Open Heaven, the 23rd of October 2020, Friday. Topic: Giving that pleases God. 1. Memorize Proverbs chapter 11 verse 24. There is that scattereth, and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to poverty. Bible reading: Luke chapter 21 verses 1 to 4. And he looked up, and saw the rich men casting their gifts into the treasury. And he saw also a certain poor widow casting in thither 2 mites. And he said, Of a truth I say unto you, that this poor widow hath cast in more than they all. For all these have of their abundance cast in unto the offerings of God, but she of her penury hath cast in all the living that she had. Message: God doesn't assess the quality of your giving by its actual value, but by the value of what you have left after the donation. In Luke chapter 21 verses 1 to 4, the rich dropped fat offering in the basket, but none of them pleased God as much as the giver of the least, a poor widow. Jesus said she had cast in all the living that she had. You have not given your widow's mite until you have given all your living to God. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, and shaken together, and running over, shall men give into your bosom. For with the same measure that ye mete withal it shall be measured to you again. Luke chapter 6 verse 38. If you want a spectacular breakthrough, give a spectacular offering. God is interested in what you give him. If he weren't, he wouldn't have been looking into the basket as people were giving in Luke chapter 21. He is observing. If he finds your offering to be of good measure, a groundbreaking blessing will surely come your way. Some people say they don't give because they don't have. Actually, they don't have because they don't give. If a poor widow could have had something to give, then everyone can. People remain poor because they hold back more than is necessary instead of sowing it. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 24. The Bible says he gives bread to the eater and seed to the sower. If you eat your seed when you should be a sower, how would you have bread when it is time to be an eater? Give your way out of poverty. As God blesses you, increase your giving so that he can also increase his blessings. I once met a man who rather than pay 10% of his income as tithe, paid 90%. He once challenged all of us at a conference to give our best offering and that he would match it. He did. He constantly gave like that poor widow, and God also continued to bless him in return. You want a spectacular breakthrough? Give a spectacular offering. Key point: God measures your offering, not by its value, but by the value of what you have left after giving.